What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Damian Cryer, and I am back with another video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed, and amazing day. If you have not subscribed to the Cryer family, you already know what to do, man. By the way, to everybody, uh-oh, my camera's getting dark. Everybody who's celebrating their birthday on this beautiful day, April 2nd, 2025, I want to say happy birthday to you and everyone else who has their birthday during the month of April. So I'm gonna say it now, because who knows when I'm gonna upload another video. If you have a birthday in the month of April, happy early birthday. I'm not even gonna say that I'm embarrassed to tell you guys what I'm gonna tell you. So July of this year, I would be in Texas 6 years. I moved out here in 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yes, July, I'd be 6 years I've been here. I've been out here on my Indiana license the whole entire time, guys. I got pulled over like 3 times since I lived in Texas. And each time the police said, you got 30 days to change your license. And next time you get pulled over, the warning is already in the system. You will get a ticket. Because I opened my freaking mouth and told them that I lived here for 2 years at the time, 3 years, then 4 years. So they was like, if you get pulled over again, the warning is in the system that you have an out-of-state license that needs to be renewed in 30 days. So I'm finally here. I'm finally here to get my Indiana license switched over to a Texas driver's license. It's been a long time coming, guys. And besides, my license expires in June on my birthday. My license expired June 10th, and my passport expires September. So I'm getting my license renewed today. Hope everything goes smooth. I brought everything with me that I needed to do. Now in Texas, it's different because you have to do it online. In Indiana, you don't have to set an appointment online in Indiana, guys. You can just walk into the license branch, the DMV. Man, I'm sorry if I keep getting dark, guys. I don't know what's going on. This is why I don't carry this camera anymore. But in Indiana, you can just walk into the DMV in Indiana and say, you know, you got to pull like this little number. And when they call your number, you just go right up. In Texas, you got to do everything online. Keys, why am I getting dark? What is going on with you, camera? Focus, focus. Man. So yeah, so I'm really, really excited today, man. So I went online and did the application like maybe 2 weeks ago. So it wasn't a really, really long wait. The only thing that I don't like is I had to drive like 47 minutes to the DMV. In my area, there's no DMV over there. So I asked my kids, I said, did y'all find a DMV close when y'all got y'all switched over? They said, nope, we had to go to the same place you had to go. And it's crazy because the city that I'm in is my old stomping grounds when I first moved to Texas years ago. I used to actually live out here in Rosenberg, Texas. But where I live now, there's no DMV over there, man. We are at the Texas Department of Public Safety Driver's License Center. Only thing I'm a tad bit nervous about is because online, it didn't give me an option for renewing my driver's license. It only said CDLs for like truck drivers. It gave me an option for taking my driver's test, scheduling a driver's permit test, but it didn't actually say transferring your license from another state. So I think the worst case scenario for me today is I'm gonna walk out of here, and the worst possible scenario is I'm probably going to have just the Texas ID. But I brought my driver's license with me anyway, because I heard once you switch your license over to Texas, they actually take your old ID and keep it. So, but I don't know, how would that work? If they only give me a Texas ID today, then why would they take my driver's license? Because I still need my license to drive. I can't just get a police officer's identification if they pull me over. And I ain't gonna say if, because there ain't no ifs. If you live in Texas, you're getting pulled over, bro. If you owe tolls, they coming for you. If you owe, man, listen, when they get behind you, even if they not behind you and they just sitting on the side of the road, they can scan your plate and they know if you got like a warrant for your arrest, your plates and tags are expired and all that stuff, man. So wish me luck, guys. I still got like 20 minutes, but I'm gonna go in here a little bit early. I see this place is packed, but I'm not worried because I have a 2 o'clock appointment. So I'm a little bit early, but we finna go up in here. I got the big blue envelope. I got everything they asked me. They need your social security, your birth certificate, proof of residency. So I brought my paperwork to my house with me just to make sure in case they need anything. My birth certificate, I don't know why I don't know what the hell they need my birth certificate for. And you have to have some type of mail with your name on it showing that you actually live at this address, which is good because where I live, my driver's license that I currently have now, I don't know if everything is still going to that old address in the state of Indiana. And if it is, I hope nothing personal. But I did get my address changed years ago, just to clear that up. But even though my ID still has, even when I go into my bank always reminds me, Mr. Cryer, you have a couple months left on your license before you have to get them renewed. And I'll be like, yeah. And as months get closer, I'm getting nervous, like, man, my license is gonna be expired soon. Now, since I'm not in Texas system, in their DMV system, they may actually make me take some type of test too. So my eyes have gotten a little worse since 5 years ago, where I wear reading glasses now. Sometimes you guys see me wearing glasses in the videos. Those are not prescription. Those are just reading glasses. And I wear them if I'm doing like a Q&A or something so I can read the little small words. But I'm hoping that they don't make me take another test. But if they do, I'm all prepared for it. I just hope the toll road authority is not in here. I hope they don't pull up my toes, boy, because if they do, I might be in some hot water. But anyway, let's go up in there, guys, and see what happens. Wish me luck. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm in there. I am officially a Texan now. 5, 6 years later, it's never about the process. It's only about the results. Yeah, I waited years to do it because I'm gonna tell you why. Some of y'all who've been rocking with me for a long time, y'all know why. Some of y'all who just started rocking with me, y'all don't know why. When I first moved out here in 2019, it was just a trial run for 6 months. But when I got here, I pretty much knew the second month that I was in Texas, that I was never moving back to Indiana. Even though when I first moved here, it was a little bit rocky. Y'all all seen it online. It was a little bit rocky when I first moved here. Like my first 2 months here, things went kind of south for me. But I knew in my heart that I wanted to live in Texas and never move back home. I love Indiana. I love where I'm from. You know, that's gonna always be my home. That's gonna always be my birthplace. But in reality, you know, I moved on with my life. You know, me getting my license updated and becoming a Texas resident officially now, you know, let's just say, yes, I did drag my feet. But then even after I knew that I was going to remain in Texas and make this my home for good, I was like, well, you know what? I still got, when I moved here, I still had 4 years left on my license in Indiana before they expired. And so I knew this year in 2025, on my birthday, that my Indiana license were going to be expired. And you know what would have happened? I would have had to go all the way back to Indiana, whether I flew there or drove there, and I would have had to get my license renewed all over again in Indiana. And it's like, you know what? I live out here. Sometimes when I go places to like the dealerships, even to some banks, they like, well, my driver's license or my ID address doesn't match what I'm presenting to them. And so it's like, you know, who knows? I may want to go back to work one day. I may want to get a part-time job. I may want to even start a business out here. Who knows if it's the Lord's will? I may want to start a business out here. So why not go ahead and just make it 100% official? And that's what I did today. And you know what? I feel really, really good about it. Now, in Indiana, I'm sorry. In Indiana, the difference is in Indiana, when you go to the DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles, they give you like your hard copy the same day. Here in Texas, they have to mail it to you. What they did was, I can't really show you guys because my picture's on here, but also my address and my personal information is on here. So I can't really flash that. But here they give you like a paper copy with your picture on it. And if you get pulled over for any reasons or anything, this works as a temporary license. So say, for instance, if I needed some money out the bank, I can go to the bank and just show them this temporary license on paper and it would still work fine for me. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. So here they have to mail it out to you, which takes 2 weeks for it to come, 2 to 3 weeks, but it's all good. So today is actually a weekday. So, and it's getting close to the end of the week. It's Wednesday, actually. So hopefully, who knows, I may go to the mailbox next week and have my license. Now, here's the crazy thing I did today when I left the license. Well, as I was leaving, he was giving me back my passport and all of my proof of residency and who I am and stuff. As he was handing me everything back, I looked at him. I said, well, you didn't give me my driver's license back. And he looked at me, he said, what license? And I realized I had to sign a consent for them to take custody of my old Indiana license. So I was like, I need my license to drive. He said, no, sir, you are now a resident. He said, this paper copy right here, plus you're in the system now as a Texas resident. So I was freaking out when he kept my license. But at the same time, minutes earlier, I had filled out a form saying that they will be taking possession of my license to destroy it. So but anyway, that's all over with. I'm very happy. It went smooth. The transition was extremely smooth. When I got in there, I only had to wait like 15 minutes before my number was called. So if you move out to Texas, be sure that when you set your appointment up online, keep the code, because when you schedule your appointment online, enter your phone number and you accept an appointment, it's going to send you a code. Lord, if I would not have had that code, I would have had to reschedule my appointment. So if you move to Texas and you schedule an appointment for your driver's license or ID, once you do your appointment online, do not get rid of that code under any circumstances. You get rid of that code, it means you have to start all over, guys. So I was thinking my lucky stars. I screenshotted my appointment, and I didn't have the actual code on the screenshot, because when I screenshotted it, I didn't screenshot the whole entire thing. I didn't think the code was important, like the barcode. So lucky for me, I was able to go back through my text messages after they sent me my confirmation, and I was able to hit the link, open it up, and boom, I found my code right there. The only thing I had screenshotted it was the appointment day and the city that it was in, which is in Rosenberg. So thank God I kept that, man. Okay, guys, so your boy is home from the DMV. I was just gonna stop and grab me something to eat, but then it started raining. So anyway, I want to share this story with you guys, man, real quick. And you know what I'm saying? It's really, really a sad situation. You know what I'm saying? But before I share this story with you guys, I want to ask you guys your opinion about something. So there's this ball player. He got this chick knocked up that's pregnant by him. The same chick, she got a baby by a little baby. Okay. So this ball player obviously got a lot of bread, right? So the ball player offers her, or goes to court and asks the court that can he pay the whole 18 years of child support all at once in advance, because he don't want nothing to do with her. And you know she a freaking gold digger, bro. Come on. She going from celebrities to ball players, straight up gold digger, man. She going where the money at. So I want to ask the females and the guys, y'all opinion. Do y'all think that the court is actually going to award him the right to be able to pay all the money up front instead of like paying like a monthly child support fee like most people? Or do you think the court's going to deny it? Now, the reason why I feel like the courts is going to deny his request to pay the whole 18 years up front is because y'all know how this is. When you got a job and you get a raise, that child support order goes up. However, if he pays the full lump sum up month, which would be, is it $13,000 a month or $18,000 a month, whatever it comes up to, it's a few hundred racks. And then he pays her all that. Let's say he give her a check for $400K up front. He don't want nothing to do with her. I don't know what she did to this dude, but he's 23 years old and she's 38 years old. Yeah, she's a cougar. I almost said Kruger. She's a cougar. So he don't want anything to do with the lady at all. Nothing. I don't know what she did to him, but she obviously is not having the best luck with these ball players or these rappers. She's one of those chicks. She wants a rapper or a ball player. The guy said absolutely hell to the no. He want nothing to do with her. So females, would you take that payment up front? Some of y'all gonna say hell yeah. because that's a lot of money up front. But y'all know that money gonna be spent real fast, because when you get a check like that, you already got in your mind, I want a Lambo, I want a house. That money gonna be gone just like that. Now, the reason why I say this, the reason I'm asking the questions is, would you take the lump sum money for 18 years up front in child support? Because what happens if he signed a deal for $200 million over the next 10 years on this new contract? You're going to want more money, right? But if you take the money right now up front for the 18 years of child support payment in advance, and he gets that raise, and he end up signing a bigger contract a year or two down the line, that's going to change his income. So females, would you take the 18 years up front, or would you just do the monthly payments for 18 years of $18,000 in hopes that when he does get a raise, that you will be a part of it? Now, fellas, this question is for y'all. I don't have a lot of guys commenting on my videos, but I do know guys watch my videos, because some dudes be reacting to my dang on videos. They watch and they just don't say nothing. But for the ones who is watching this video, if you had an option to pay a female 18 years in advance on child support, I don't think the baby's even here yet. I don't think the baby's even been born yet. But if you had the opportunity to pay 18 years in advance, so you don't have anything to do with the woman, if you had the money, would you actually pay the 18 years in advance? I know a lot of y'all like, heck yeah. But then if you do that, that's saying that you don't want anything to do with your child. I understand if you don't want nothing to do with the mom. Like there's a lot of people out here that's parents that don't have anything to do with the mom or the dad. They want to just be left the hell alone. But I would think that if he's doing that, he don't want anything to do with the child either. I could be wrong. So you guys let me know in the comment section. Females, would you take the check, or would you just take the monthly payments? Some people are going to probably say take the check. But just remember, when you get a lump sum of money like that, you're going to go out and spend money crazy. Because if you get money like that, it means like you probably never had a $600,000 or $700,000 check all at once just sitting in your bank account. But my man seemed like he don't want anything to do with her. Now, on to some other stuff, guys, that I want to talk about real quick, and then we're going to end this video off, because this is a happy video. You know, I just crossed the, a milestone. I became a Texas resident. So I'm on a social media earlier on one of my other platforms that I'm trying to build. And I see this lady. She's talking about a co-worker of hers got upset with her and posted her address on social media. Basically doxed her. We've all been doxed before. I've been doxed before, but once or twice I've been doxed. And I'm probably going to get doxed again, but it don't matter, because ain't nobody pulling up. You already know. You know what time it is. Pull up if you want. Pull up if you want to. You're going to leave with a headache, I promise you. This lady, y'all know females, they get into it with the girls at work. One of the females go onto the Facebook page, post her address all online. That's not the crazy part, y'all. The crazy part is what happens after she posted the address online. Now, the other lady this dude been trying to holler at this chick for a while. And he always want to know where she lived. Now, when you work with people, they all become friends on Facebook. For some reason, they want to follow you, and on Instagram. Nah, what they doing is trying to just be nosy and talk about your personal life based off what they see on your platform. They're not following you because y'all friends. You should never be friends with a co-worker. You don't know those people, man. It's just, I'm not saying don't be polite, but I would stay away from finding a job and becoming buddies with people, giving them your social media. Nah, bruh. They only there to be nosy and to report what you got going on to the other workers at work. So stay away from that. Anyway, this guy, he really liked this lady a lot, but she would never give him the number. She would never give him her address. And so he became like a stalkerish type dude at work. So the female co-worker doxed her. They got into it in the break room. She posted her address online. The co-worker that's been stalking her, trying to get with her, finally got her address, because everybody follow each other on Facebook or some type of social media. The guy started pulling up to her crib. So now she's at work. She's telling HR, hey, that girl posted my address. Now this male employee is popping up at my house. Now y'all know what fraternization policies is in the workplace. Little do y'all know, some companies, that fraternization policy applies outside the workplace too. They don't want you dating at work, and they don't want the co-workers dating outside of work. Even though you're allowed to do what you want to do, they still have certain rules where no fraternization policy pertains to on or off the clock in most places. So she reports the guy to HR. The girl who doxed her address, HR could not do much to her. She would have to go to the legal system and have it taken care of. So they couldn't fire her. It was non-work related. The guy keeps showing up to her house, knocking on her door while her kids is there. HR, I think he ended up getting suspended for like 2 or 3 days. So during his suspension for 2 or 3 days, he gets so mad at the girl because not only was she not given the time of day, she won't give him the time to spend the phone number or nothing. Comes to her house unannounced on some stalker's behavior stuff. She reports it to the job, gets him suspended for 3 days. He loses 3 days of pay. So this guy gets mad, goes to the girl's house and unalives her. Went to the girl's house and unalived her. Now, what do you guys think should happen in this situation? That lady who doxed her address in the first place, because it happened in the workplace, but you can't really prove it. What they can, if you look at the timestamps of when the chick posted her address, they could say, well, she was at work on a clock that day when she did it. But what do you guys think? The lady who doxed her address, shouldn't she be held partially, if not fully, responsible for the other lady being unalive? You got to remember, when people dox your address online, they don't do it to help you. They do it to hurt you. She did not dox that lady address while they were on good terms. She doxed her address after they were on bad terms, which means she did not dox her address with the intentions of something positive coming out of it. I think the lady who doxed her address should be held fully accountable and fully liable for that lady losing her life. That lady has kids, and now those kids don't have a mom no more because of a weird, obsessive, angered, ill-tempered co-worker put her address online. You guys leave in your comments in the comment section down below on both of these situations with the basketball player. I'm not going to say his name because y'all know how that stuff is online. Y'all know who little baby got a baby by. I ain't got to come on here saying names. I ain't trying to have a Cardi B situation and getting sued. But, and y'all also comment down below if y'all think that the co-worker is fully responsible for everything that happened to that lady losing her life like that. Because if the lady has been rejecting this man and they work in the same place and she ain't gave the guy her phone number or her address, it means that she was not interested in him. But to have her address leaked online like that and then have harm wrong to her because she reported that man, she did the right thing by reporting that guy to HR. She did the right thing by reporting that lady to HR. But what else could she really have done? You know, it sounds like, yes, the guy unalived her because she got him suspended. Because she got him suspended and made him lose pay. But what people really didn't look at, because I was reading the comment section on the video where it happened, that they were actually trying to blame the woman, saying, well, maybe if she wouldn't have been stuck up and gave the guy a chance, maybe she would still be alive. No, that's not how this works. Some women don't want nothing to do with a man. Some women just want to stay single. So you can't blame a woman who didn't want anything to do with a relationship. She wanted to just stay single. She sounded like one of those women who want to work and stood on business. She wasn't there to flirt. She wasn't there to meet a man. She was there just to do her job and pay her bills. And come to find out, the lady had been working a job for like 5, 6, 7 years, man. So it wasn't just a job to her. It was a real career, man. But you guys let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, I'm Damian Cryer. I love you all, man. Don't forget to smash that like button. And I'm out. Peace.